Shoes Off with Casey live. Yes, I made it. Oh my gosh, how is everybody doing? Thank you for all being here. We are talking about confessions, you guys, and I am adjusting. I was on the wrong phone. I couldn't log in. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. How are we all doing? Can you hear me and see me okay? Are we good? Wonder if I can see this. I think I'm okay without my glasses right here because I have the light. Brittany Hudson, thank you for moderating tonight. We're talking about confessions, and I am so excited you all are here for this. I got my shoes off. I have socks on only. I got my water. Already did my coffee. How are you guys all doing? I am so excited. NEM, Tangi, Tim, Brittany. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Randad, I have been enjoying all of your conversations. I'm just going through here really quick. So we're kicking it off with confessions. And why I thought this was going to be fun was because I was doing I was watching another channel, another YouTuber, and they were talking about, I don't want to miss anybody here, so I'm just going back really quick. We're good. And we were talking about life and like choices that they made in their past. Hi, Paulette, Deanne, Shadana. Thank you, Fred Silva. Thank you for being here. And it made me think, like, we have lived such a life, all of us have. And I thought, how cool would it be to just talk about like confessions? And we're going to keep it higher level. Hey, Mojito, we're going to keep it a higher level. We're not going to go into like criminal behavior confessions. We're going to keep it a little bit softer. But I thought you guys could share some of yours. I will share some of mine, learn some fun facts, get to know each other. But what's important about this too is, as I was thinking of my items, I was like, what? It made me laugh, first of all, where I've come from, why I've done some of the things that I've done, that kind of stuff. But I thought it would be cool to just learn and how we grow from these things. So I'm first going to start off. I want to shout out two channels that have helped me with Shoes Off with Casey. And I haven't seen them in here yet, and that's okay. But on their lives, they have called me out and said how nice I am or blah, 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 and just really supported me. And so I just wanted to bring that up because I don't want to forget as we get into this conversation. So, two channels that I think are really wonderful channels. Pops Wisdom Talks, and he goes by Pops. He talks about faith and life. He's an awesome storyteller. I wanted to say that. Um, and he has his cigar and he lights it up and he's been binge watching some of my shows and he's like, or when he's rolling his cigars, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's such a hoot. What I love about him is he has such wisdom. He's an older gentleman, super kind, and his storytelling is awesome. And I love learning from people that are wiser than me because let's be real, I have wisdom at my age, but people older than me, I can learn from too. And so if you do check out his channel, he has a new video called Still Holding On, Feeling Stuck, and it's a good one. The second channel I want to call out before we get into this is Old Me Living Better, Mike. And what's cool about him, his hats, he just pulled me in. The way that he talks, it's so soothing. If you don't love him, both of these guys, I'd be surprised. But he's helping people in the fourth quarter of life to live better, create meaningful work, without side hustles, or without hustle and burnout, and tips on being a YouTuber at 80 years old. So his name is Mike, but his channel is called Old Me Living Better. He has a way of communicating that just pulls you in. It's craziness. And I love how kind they are. So I had to switch phones before I went live because I have two phones and I don't have this channel on my other phone. So that's why I was like, ah. Oh, there's Pops Wisdom Talk. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Pops. Did you hear the shout out? Yes. So, you are just such a kind man, and I really enjoyed connecting with you on here. YouTube is a beautiful thing. It connects people that we would have never been connected with. I mean, let's be real, how many of us are, like, making new friends at this age? And now I have all of you guys, and we can build this community here and in other channels and just make these beautiful connections. Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Um, so I have a list of 5. Did I transfer it over correctly? I better have. I airdropped that so fast trying to get ready. No, I didn't airdrop the right one. So I'll have to remember them at the top of my head. I can do it though. I can do it. So thank you for giving me the likes. Thank you for being here, chatting, getting to know one another. I love that. I have my water because it is 8:30 and Casey doesn't do caffeine at night because I will be up all night. But my husband, I would like to say, will drink coffee up until he goes to sleep. And I'm like, how can you do that? Can you guys drink coffee at night? I can't. All the friends you have right here. See, you got to love that, Tim. Tim is quite the jokester. Great job, Casey. Just figuring out what to do here. Love you, hon. Oh, so what this is about, if you're just tuning in, is like confessions, but nothing too, we're keeping it positive. So, like, it's kind of like fun facts too. I could have said fun facts, but confessions are good too because we learn some of them we can learn from too. But now I need to know how to get them on my phone. So I'll start with my first confession, and then we'll take turns, and somebody else can pop in here. I had a tape cassette of Milli Vanilli. I think I was maybe in middle school, and when Milli Vanilli comes on the radio to this day, I get so excited. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? So that is one confession, that I do like Milli Vanilli, and I don't care if they were imposters. I love them because I don't think they were real. They were real characters, but they did not sing the songs. Look at the hearts coming up for me. Oh my gosh. I love this nighttime live stream. I have energy for some reason at this hour. Isn't that crazy? I have a feeling I'm going to be addicted to this channel. Oh, Kristen. Aw. Thank you so much. Me too. And I was bummed they were phonies. I know. But you know what? We can still enjoy them. Oh, we carry the flame. I have another one. How you doing, Daniel? I have another confession. I'll just say it. Now this one is bad, but the reason why I don't I cannot smell, girl, you know it's true. I cannot smell poo, human poo. Even when my kids were little, I don't know why, but when my kids were little, oh my I couldn't tell if they went to the bathroom. Thank goodness I had kids when I was 30. They had the diapers then that showed you the mark, but I could only see it. Somebody would walk in and be like, "Oh my gosh." I know. Michael Jackson is on these confessions somewhere. But what's embarrassing about this confession is I will be standing there. Somebody could be ripping it. I could be standing in a load of it. And I'd just be like, "Hi, how's it going?" Because I can't smell it. That's confession number 2. It's the best superpower of all it is, but I actually like the smell of cow manure. I know. I love farming. I love, like, it reminds me of my childhood, driving, going camping in the countryside and smelling it, and I would be the one rolling down the window being like, "This is good. This is my vacation." And so we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so our vacation was that. Can I just add another confession? This dang chair. I got it to set up my studio, but it's a little too small for me. I, like, need a pillow. It's not small, it's a big chair, but it sits very low. How low can you go? Boom, boom. How low can you go? Hey, cool guy. Brittany Hudson, I so appreciate you um moderating. Hey, cool guy. How you doing? Okay. So I have said 2.5. It's your turn. Let's have some fun. You'll send me a pair of your socks too. I was thinking of putting shoes up on the back wall here, like a pair of high heels or a pair of these boots that Bob bought me that I wore one time and couldn't walk in because the heel was like this long and the boots are super tall. I'm like, yeah, Bob, yeah, right. I can't walk in these. I think I'm okay without the glasses. We'll see how I do. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Serene, I like the set and the decoration. Thank you. Hi, Akan, aka Hums. I loved. Hi, how you doing? I am so happy you all are here. I want to start doing these a little more often. I did my first live stream for Shoes Off with Casey about 6 weeks ago, and I was gonna do it weekly, and then I thought, well, is that too much? You know? Cool guy, Mojito. So I do need my glasses. Dang it. That's so much better. Caitlin, beautiful eyes. Thank you, Manish. Yes. So I do content really quick on lifestyle, frugal living, tips. Basically, like right now, I'm on this kick of small tips, big difference. Like my mom was talking to me and she was like, I got scammed by the internet, and my husband had told me that, and my daughter had it. I'm like, I'm doing a video on this. So just different things that happen in my life, and I want to share that with you guys. So yeah. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. I would love to see where you're watching from and who. I want to see who's going to share a confession now. I can't be the only one. I'm not sharing another one until I get two more of your guys's. Eh? I like the glasses, Casey. They make you look mysterious and glamorous. Thank you. Pops, you are so funny. Are you having a cigar right now? Well, here's the thing. Can I be honest? My DN shared one. Oh, I gotta go back. Hold on, hold on. My sister, I have 3 older sisters, and my oldest sister, they range up to 10 years older than me. 6, 7, and 10 years older. My one that's 10 years older than me, so she's gonna be 60 in November. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do a party for her. She was like, "Oh my gosh, Casey, you wear glasses." Ha ha ha. I'm like, "Sister, my confession is I'm an executive casino host." You're sharing? DN. Shh, that's a good confession. I love that. Oh my gosh. You, and might I add, one of the best ones I know. You are good stuff. Thank you for sharing your confessions. How does it feel to let that out? Does it feel good? Do you feel like energized now? I'm so jealous of your superpower. I can't go on. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. Okay. New Jersey, Mojito. Just finished one. Awesome. I love that about you. Omar, oh my gosh. You so bio to Vil. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Omar. Mwah. You're so kind. Which mic are you using? It sounds amazing. Oh, thank you. I am using DJI mics. I have 2, and so what happens is, and I actually can put a link too if you're interested in these. I love these. I have another channel with my husband where we live stream, and we did it tonight. And so what happens is, if I can't go just down to one, but I got the 2-pack so we can both communicate on it. But you can buy them with just one. But it's nice if you ever have a guest or anything, and it goes from like a far distance, and you can have all these settings. So Pop's Wisdom's confession. You started smoking cigars at 8 years old. No way. Seriously, at 8? Did your parents know? You grew up on a farm, right? Randad bought $100 of Bitcoin in 2010 and sold it at $500. It would be worth billions today. Seriously, Randad? No. Bob and I looked into that too. I was scared, and I wish we would have moved forward. Mojito, that was one on my list. I watch Housewives of OC in New York, and I like it. I do too. That was one of my reveals. I watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Summer House, and whenever I have it on, Bob is like, "What are you doing watching that?" Actually, no, he actually is like, "Oh, this again?" So they just don't a lot of people just don't understand it. It's my release, I escape, but it's not something I'm proud of. Oh my gosh, the chat is going. I know. Pops says, "Yep, raised on a farm, both granddads smoked cigars, so I loved them. Long story." I love your stories, Pops. Isn't Pops fun, you guys? You gotta subscribe to his channel and watch his content. If you don't totally adore him, I I don't know what to say. You will. Diana, I'm addicted to the Outlander series. I don't think I've ever watched the Outlander. Is that a book series or a phone? Like, is it a show? Mm, 28 likes. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I know. I watched Summer House too. I know. I wasn't gonna reveal one, but somebody else had the same one as me. All right. I need another confession. Let's keep these going. Hi, Stacy. How you doing? Welcome in. True, but I didn't understand it or trust it. True, and I gotta go back. Randad. What did you say, Randad? Oh, you didn't understand it. At least you made some money off of it, you know. I love chicken nuggets. How you doing? Hey, FNAF. Okay, so we're going on to confession. I don't listen. This is by Tim. I don't listen to any music past 1996. You know what? That's smart. Hey, I was listening. My daughter was singing. My 14-year-old was singing. Do you have to let it linger? And she just kept saying that part. I'm like, oh, I'm such a fool for you. I thought, and I'm starting to sing all the songs, and she's like, Mom. And I'm like, honey, yes, that was music back in my day, honey. So then I put it on the phone and we jammed the whole way while I took her to school. Jelly. How you doing, Jelly Zucchini? Been thinking most of mine are not PG pops. Well, okay. If not PG, that's okay. It just can't be criminal. Okay. I don't want to get like a band if somebody is saying criminal things. As long as it's not criminal, I think we're good here. Let it out. Release it. Oh, so they're books. Okay. I bet you my oldest daughter loves books. Twilight was the first book I ever read in its entirety. Read all the books and could not put them down. Any should I even admit to what books I like? Oh, can't think of many channel appropriate channel confessions. Okay, here's something that's a little darker. I like the 50 Shades series. Who doesn't though? I mean, hello. It's so good they made a movie out of it. Many of them. Hi, Shark Demon. I know. I was thinking of okay, ones that I could share. You know what I mean? Got Scott Baio's album, and I still have it. Oh my gosh. I have another confession. Really, Tim? Tangy, yes. NEM hates reading. Just watch the movie. You'll be fine. That's probably a little TMI, but I do. I like those. If I sit back, I'm like so far back. So we're just gonna stay up close. I do too, Kirsten. I love that. Naughty girls. Put a pink hand in the chat if you've watched it. Oh my gosh. Pops. Okay, okay. In the early 60s, we didn't have social media. So we young boys turned to Playboy for entertainment. Oh my gosh, I love that. I remember my girlfriend being like, "Casey, come here, come in the bathroom." And her stepdad had like a whole stack of them. And I'm like, I'm like, okay. And then true story, my sister had the boy one, play boy, play girl, whatever it was. And I'm like, okay, okay. I love that. Do you feel a sense of relief getting that off your chest, Pops Wisdom? I love chick nuggets. I'm 21 now, but when I was 13, I downloaded TikTok and did not tell my mom, and she did not let me. So you were on TikTok. See, I told my kids they had to wait too. Granddad have never read a book from beginning to end. Granddad, that is such a clean confession. Do you feel a release? Tia. Deanne has a creeper Facebook account. I'm gonna snort here and probably cry. You guys are do you feel a sense of release? Oh my gosh. If they don't make a movie from the book, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Brittany, I have a creeper. You guys are bad. You both have it. That is funny. UK women. Oh, I'm a hot mess. Damn, I'm still on MySpace. Oh, remember MySpace? Just Jane. Confession in. I aced a freshman English test. I aced a freshman English test without reading one page of the assigned book. Well, you are just smart. That's actually a good, like, that's something to like shout at the top of the hills. Jelly says, when I was a kid, I told my friend that at night I was a kid superhero. She believed me. Wisdom, maybe so, not sure how that the world knows my deep dark secrets. You're a bad girl. You know what though? Life is about laughing at ourselves and having fun. Life is too serious. And if we can just here's my life lesson in this craziness. If we can just release some of it and laugh at ourselves and have fun. You know, Pops, you're the one that inspired this live stream with your talk about your past, the friend that you knew. I'm not going to give it all away because I told people to watch it, but oh my gosh. This is cathartic. Love chicken nugget. I once told my mom I finished. I should probably read these before I just go full out and read them, but that's okay. I love chicken nugget says, I once told my mom I finished the fourth Harry Potter book when I didn't. I just wanted to watch the movie. Now, have you ever gone back and told your mom? I have a dark confession about that too. Just Jane, I couldn't even tell you what the book is about. It was sheer luck. Oh my god. I used a prank called Payless Shoe Stores using an accent and asking if they carried high heel shoes in kids' sizes. And like, okay, this is becoming like these are like jokes. I used to do that too. Me and my girlfriends in high school. And we'd go, we'd call a person's last name Bear. Remember the phone books? And we'd ask if Yogi was there. Or I'd be Monique and I'd have my French accent. And then, yeah, I would, yeah. It got to the point where this guy was like in a hot tub and he was like, come and meet us. And me and my girlfriends were like, oh my gosh. So we went, we brought him a card and just dropped it off so we could see what he looked like. He was in karate. But that's when like life was like different, you know? But yeah, he was an older gentleman. Well, probably 30, maybe 28 at the time. Oh my gosh. Brittany, how are you doing? Amen. It's good and healthy to laugh at ourselves. You're wonderful, Casey, Pop says. I'm so proud of you, sweet. Oh, thank you, Pops. I love chicken nuggets. Oh, and once I made a mess and blamed it on my stepbrother and he got in trouble. That's a good one. Okay, I'm now keeping track of all these confessions and I will use these as blackmail on everyone in the future. Okay, here's another confession of mine. I crashed my first car when I was 10 years old. I know. My older sister let me drive, and we didn't tell anybody because you got to realize my dad died when I was 9. So at 10, my sister let me and my cousin drive a car. My cousin grew up in farm and stuff like that. So it was used to like four-wheelers and that kind of stuff. Not Casey. The only thing I had ever been on was a bike. So I got on it. I drove. She drove first, went around. It was just a square and did fine. And then I did it and hit a tree because she's like, accelerate or brake. And I accelerated right into the tree. We had to go to the hospital, you guys. My sister was in the middle. She got stitches or like little bandages, butterfly things. My cousin was diabetic and she had not eaten and her sugar went way off. We had to tell the cops. We said my sister was driving. Here's the funny thing. Giving birth, I'm in the hospital. I'm 30 years old. My mom is here because you got to realize now that was our family. That was our only car. So I can't imagine what her life was like at that moment. And she was in the hospital with me, you guys. And she was like, I told her the story and she's like, she was pissed. I'm like, Mom, I was 10. This was like 20 years ago. And nobody, and you lie to me. My mom is all about don't ever tell me a lie. And that's how I am with my kids. But I'm like, my sister made me do it. Oh my gosh. Funny. Okay, Kristen, in high school, friends wanted to stay over, and I didn't want them to. I would just say my parents said they Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tangi says, call the stores and ask, did they have Prince Albert in a can? When they said yes, you could say, well, you need to let it out and breathe. Okay. You're bad. Jelly says that one is really embarrassing, but as a tween on Animal Jam, I would use the eagle avatar and act as an edgy secret agent and spy on everybody. You guys. Hi, Claude. How's it going? We are having fun sharing our confessions that are turning into like the funniest jokes ever. Oh, Zua, such a diva. Oh, love chicken. I love chicken says I when I was 11 went around to other live streams and pretending that I had an infection in my knee. A broken heel. You went into live streams when you were 11? You must be younger. You went around to other live streams. You're gonna have to explain. 'Cause that's confusing. Well, depending on your age, I guess. You probably what, are you 22? Your number is 5922. Love from India. Thank you, Zuha. Let me know if you're a new subscriber by putting in a shoe. If you are a new subscriber today, put in your favorite shoe. Whether you're wearing socks, a shoe, a roller skate, let me know you're here. No, you're part of our family. Love from India. I love that. Thank you for all the love. Okay, what was another? You guys are bringing up other confessions from me. Oh my gosh. Okay, somebody else is due. Deanne is new today. Where's your shoe? Maybe it was on like, or something. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. New subscriber from Pittsburgh, Shara. Aw, welcome. Are you Pinterest? Because you pinned my interest. Oh, I am not on Pinterest. I have tried. I do a lot of side hustles too. I'm an Amazon affiliate, Amazon associate. I am a TikTok affiliate. I do other things. I have another channel. And then my husband and I are going to start another channel. But I love YouTube because I connect with you guys and we have so much fun together. And so each of our channels just gives a little something different. Love from New Zealand. Love is in the key. Oh, thank you. Deanne, I buy so many. NEM says, yes, I love my Vans. Oh, I like your voice. Thank you, Zuha. I think earlier she said she was 21. Okay. I had to delete my account and create a new one because someone found out about it. Confession. Yes, let's start it off with the word confession. Good idea, Tim. You collect Vans. Really? I have 86 pairs in my closet and I've never worn any of them. No, you don't. Oh my gosh. I'm in my socks. They're probably hairy because I have a dog. Yep. That's the first thing I do when I walk in my house is take the shoes off. And back in the day, that wasn't a thing, but I think it is now. Jesus is the way. Amen. Hello, everyone. He says, welcome in if you're a man. Otherwise, if you're a female, welcome in too. Either way. That is true. Jesus does love all of us. Oh, Brittany, confession. I am still in love with my first ex. Hun, that one's not making me laugh. It's making me kind of sad. I'm sorry, hun. I love you. Mwah. Pop's Wisdom says, hey, folks, we've been talking to a future YouTube giant. I just love this girl, and millions of others will too. Gotta run, gang. Oh, Pops out. He always says Pops out. Oh, Pops. You guys seriously check out his channel. He's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Thank you for being so kind to me. And thank you for being up late with us. You're an early riser. I had a comment from you first thing in the morning, Pops. By the way, this is not a confession, but I might have to make a new account. Shoes off in the house slippers. I know. I have house slippers. Yeah, I got those too. Jesus is the way. Amen. You've got such a good vibe as soon as I join. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your kindness. This is what I'm saying about YouTube. If you've ever thought about doing a YouTube channel, just do it. The connections, the friendships, the conversations, the things you can teach and learn. I mean, I know people watch YouTube too. Oh, I have that light on above me. I didn't want that light on above me. Hold on. I got to change it. A little bit of a perfectionist here, but probably doesn't make a difference. But that's better. That's better. But I love it because, and I never thought when I did my first channel, Confession, which I did a first channel, faceless, but then my first real channel with my husband, I was not going to be the talker. I'm an introvert. And he was going to be the main talker. And I was just going to kind of be on the side, But he couldn't read the live stream chat. And then I took over. And then these connections were built. And I was remembering people's names, which I don't remember names in real life. But for some reason, I connect in this way. Maybe it's because I'm seeing it written and I know something about you and then I connect. So it's like, this is my jam. I just love it. So I think it's beautiful because we can share things with people and laugh and cry and just have true connections. We are doing confessions. I know somebody else's do. Read your confession. Deanne has one. Hold on. I got to go back. Deanne. Confession. I can smell poop. Most people can. I would like to know why this is. Oh my gosh. You stole your phone. Some naughty stuff. Oh. Casey, read your confession. That's funny. April Fools, he did that. Yeah, same first live. The vibes are so amazing. Jelly Zucchini, thank you. This is my second live stream here on Shoes Off with Casey. And my first live, I did in my kitchen. My dog was all over me, blah, blah, blah. And that was good too, but I'm like, I wanted to have something fun. I think the confessions are fun. Thank you for saying goodbye to Pops. Okay, Kristen has a confession. I turned down my homecoming date, sophomore year. And I went crawling back senior year, and now we've been together 6 years. Oh, no way. That is crazy. That is awesome, though. Congratulations. DN confession. I hate ranch and mayo. Seriously? That's actually probably a good thing, though. You know? Confession from Randad. I used to watch Bob's show on cable TV. Seriously? My a confession. My husband is 22 years older than me. There's a fun fact. So I guess it's a fun fact too. I love chicken nuggets pie. I'm gonna go make a new account. Can some people not smell poop? Jelly, that was my confession. I can't. I can smell like animals, but I can't smell humans. I know. I know. So like I don't know when I've gone to the bathroom, it's like, or anybody. My husband right now is probably watching this live stream, just shaking his head, saying, "Casey, I can't believe you're talking about this." I know, I know. Okay, we need another. Who hasn't given a confession yet? Who's in here? You're due. Tim says, I used to run, Tim Jeffries, confession. I used to run. First of all, before I even read this, is this a joke or is this a real confession? You have to put a funny face if it's not real. But I used to run sound at a theater and I accidentally left the mics on one time. A guy went to the bathroom backstage with a live mic and the audience, no. And the audience heard everything. Tim, you're bad. Brittany has one. Another one. Confession, my best friend and I waited for my dad to go to sleep and we took the van out and my aunt watched us from the balcony because she lived upstairs. And you went to Granny's, you were 12. Hey, at least you didn't crash, you know? Did they find out? If your best friend and you waited for your dad to go to sleep and then the aunt balcony because she lived upstairs and we went to my granny's, we were 12. Did anybody ever find out about it? And how do you feel with that release to the whole world? I can't believe that, Brittany. That's just wrong. Oh my gosh. How funny is this? I'm trying to think of my other confession that I had. I had another one. That's what you call a cool aunt. You were younger. Being able to drive at 12 is kind of flex. I thought everyone knew the next day. They just laughed. That's pretty cool though. That's cool. I still got in trouble at age 30. DN? Seriously? Your cat and my dog have the same name? Oh, thank you, chicken nuggets. My dad taught me how to drive when I was 10. That's awesome. That's how wonderful is that to have that memory? And that you didn't get in trouble. I would have so been in trouble. So been in trouble. I joke around so much in the chat. I don't think anyone is believing my confessions. That's why I said you have to do it. You have to put like if it's a joke or not. Brittany says, "Well, my mom doesn't know." I'm serious. Don't even tell her. If she's anything like my mom, if she watches this, she's gonna be like, "No, my mom is the sweetest lady ever." But if I lied to her, it was like, but they are true. Okay. Oh, you guys had me crying here. Oh my gosh. I remember I went to a church retreat and it was like for youth group. I'm Lutheran, you know. And so with the church to get confirmed, you did this thing and they had us all in this circle and they had us write down like our biggest sins and then you were supposed to like put it in the fire. This I held so heavy on my heart about that car that I drove of my mom's and crashed. I wouldn't even put it in the fire because I'm like, that thing is gonna pop out of there or something, and somebody's gonna know, or the pastor's gonna know or something. That's how like so for me to share that, like even once I shared it with my mom, then I felt better. But this was good. This was so good. Well, it is 9:13. We have been live for 40 or 39 minutes. The counter is right there. I'm gonna say who our top fans are. Tim Jeffries is number 1 with the crown. We got Brittany Hudson, number 2, Tangi, number 3, NEM, number 4, Fred Silva, number 5, Randad, number 6, I Love Chicken Nuggets, 7, Kristen is 8, 9 is Zuha, 10 is DN. Thank you guys for being top fans. Randad, my dad let me drive when I was 12, and a cop followed me for a couple of miles. My dad was calmly, talking me through it. And when he turned, we went straight. That one is scary. That almost makes you scared not to ever wanna drive, you know? Furthermore, were you in Minnesota? That's where I was. Way to go, Tim. My sister and her best friend had 2 guys come over when they were 16, and I snuck off and called my mom. So they got in trouble because they would not give me ice cream. Brittany. Oh, oh, bye. I love chicken nuggets. Thank you for being here tonight. Meaningless. Oh, Kristen, Jessica is the good one. Meaning, I mean, laugh my ass. LMAO. Did I just swear? My live stream? And I swear this is just water. Gotta get my fluids in. But my husband actually has surgery tomorrow. So in a little bit, I'm gonna go and spend some time with him. We're gonna get to bed early because we gotta get up at 5 a.m. I'm trying to think. DM, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Bobbio. I know. It'll be fine. I get really nervous though, because whenever you're put under, it's a gamble. So he'll be fine though. He's strong and healthy, so he'll be fine. But I just, he gets scared at the hospital. So, but I'll probably call this a wrap, you guys. I think we got some of our confessions off our chest. We're all gonna thank you so much, Kristen. I think we can all sleep better tonight after confessing these things. If you guys want to go after this live stream, thank you for your best wishes. See, I do have to put my glasses back on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kristen. I'm sorry. Hug. That's hard. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Brittany, for moderating because I'm sure this was fun. But if you guys can put in the after this live stream, oh, wait, Shadana, confession just in. You snuck your boyfriend in when your parents were out. We fell asleep and they came home. You hid him in the cubby's face in the closet? How long? All night? All night long. All night. All night. Oh my gosh. That is funny. Vanessa says, "Hi, Casey. Love the new channel. Hopefully, Bob recovers quickly. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see the next live. Love watching you and Bob. And now your separate channel. Oh, mwah. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate you all being here, coming over. You can check out my videos. But if you want to, what I was gonna say, squirrel. If you can think of ideas, fun ideas for different live streams I could do, I would love to pick your guys' brains too on what you think would be fun. And you can just put it in the comment because once this ends, it won't be there. You had to listen to your parents have fun. Oh my God. Tangi, well, it's created now. You're wondering when I'm starting my third channel. Thank you for the prayers, Randad. I have the first kind of the first show ready to go. Not ready. We haven't recorded it yet, but I have the idea ready. And then we just got to get the whole thing set up. So probably next week after Bob's done recovering. Hold on. I think it's going to be a hoop because we're just going to go talk about our the generational gap. The first, like how we live day to day, just the differences in how we were raised and the things going on in the world, and just there's so many things that I think it's really cool to see somebody who's 50 and who's 72 and our views are so different, but yet we stay connected and we laugh and have fun together. And Bob's a natural on camera, and it would be good for people to see him in that light because on the other channel he doesn't talk as much because he's doing all the other stuff. So I think this will be good. And I'm going to do on this channel, I'm going to be interviewing Bob on this channel too. Um, and that's going to be coming up probably within the next week or two as well. Confession, joke. I'm going to listen to Michael Jackson now after this. It's not that I don't like the guy. It's not that I don't like his music, but it's like every time that comes on when I listen to the oldie station. I love when I'm listening to the oldies now and I hear all my songs. from like my childhood, like from my teens. And I'm thinking, I'm now that older person, you know? Totally. Okay, is it out there where we can go and subscribe? I think you can. If you type it in, it's just called 22-year gap. So thank you for supporting us on that channel too. Um, that's going to be more like an interview type, or we'll both be on the video, will both be on camera, landscape videos is mainly what it's going to be. I don't know if we're going to be doing lives and shorts, but they're going to be videos and just sharing wisdom. Bob has so much knowledge, my husband does, and has lived quite a life. And so I'm like, we have a lot of things to talk about. So yeah, it's out there right now. Shadana, oh, Casey, what's your channel on TikTok? What do we do there? Oh, that one was changed over because you can't on TikTok with my other channel on TikTok. You can no longer live stream that type of entertainment. So I switched it up. So you don't really even need to follow me unless you're doing that. That's just another side hustle now that I'm doing. Claude watch a lot of my money saving videos. I wish I had expendable income to apply those things. Yeah, I have been frugal my whole life, and and that's a good point. And I'm like, how can I have that channel and do this? That is my entertainment because my husband is retired and has a second job. We have like three incomes. We both work. So, but I'm very frugal day to day. Like seriously, this shirt, clearance rack, Kohl's, $7. You know what I mean? My necklace, my earrings, $13 total, like things. So I don't buy a lot for myself, and I'm just really careful and cautious with my money. So all the things in those videos. So the expendable income is where the side hustles come in, the part-time jobs, like I've said in those. So you're frugal too. I'm just saying I shop at Goodwill. I love Goodwill. That's where we get a lot of our stuff, except for when I can get brand new for $7 versus a Goodwill for $7, you know, you're the same too. But I do that. I'm so frugal that I that allows me to do the things that are really important to me, which is having fun with Bob at the casino, or taking my annual vacation, or being able to afford my kids braces or that kind of stuff. Like my car is 11 years old. I don't have a car payment. Uh, you know, I just am I make sure, like, I'm just really cautious and really frugal. Yeah. Like my face wipes that I use to wash my face, I cut them in half because then it lasts me 2 months instead of 1. You know what I mean? On weekends, I don't do my makeup. Um, I don't do my hair every day, so I don't have to use as much hairspray, you know? Goodwill is awesome. I love Goodwill. Your car is almost paid off, yeah. And now I'm like, Bob's like, "We're gonna have to get you a new car." And I'm like, from 1984. You know what, though? My car, like I said, is 11 years old, and that's okay. Um, as long as it goes. The thing is when it gets to the point where it costs so much to fix it and repair it, that's where I don't wanna throw money into it, you know? You wish you could spend money on bleaching hair, but you know what? It just fries it, you know? Just fries it. Have you ever tried wash-ins? You want that platinum blonde. I do mine every 12 weeks. Costs me about 130, because I've been with my person forever, and then a tip, Um, but that's again one of my items. But, I don't do a lot of other things that cost money. I mean, my nails, like I was doing that for a while, but I take them off. I'm not doing it anymore. 3 years old or more. And what they're doing to cars today, holy Hannah banana. The things are gonna like everything's gonna be electronical. Bob was explaining this to me, and we'll be able to talk about this on another show, I'm sure. But he was saying how the cars are gonna be made in the future. Everything's electronic and ugh. 6,000 miles. Yeah, always buy used. I've never had a brand new car. No, no. And even my home, which is really large, and like I've said before, it's a very nice home, but we got a really good deal on it, and it'll be an investment when we sell it, so that'll be nice. But I just wanna have a small house. I'd like to have like a 18 I wouldn't mind like a 15 to 1,800 square foot house on the lake. I would even do like 1,200, let's be real. But now that we're doing all these channels, it would be nice to have just a separate room just for that. But without that, I wouldn't care, you know. But Brittany, I really appreciate you so much because I'm sure this one was a rough one. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am going to call it a wrap. I want to get a small house. Yeah, I know. Around 80 square feet. Oh, I know. I watch those little videos of people, not little videos, videos of people like living out of their vans or RVs and stuff like that. I'm like, sign me up. Living on the road? That would be so fun. Bob's like, hell no. And I'm like, hell yes. 15 to 18 bedroom house. Never. That's just more cleaning. It's funny how when you start off in life, you're like, bigger, better, bigger, better. I was never really that way, but you kind of look like, this is my dream. This is what I want, you know? And my first home was like, I grew up in an apartment with 6 of us in a two-bedroom apartment. Then we bought our first home when I was 9, 8 and a half, I think, and then my dad died shortly after that. It was a rambler, probably 15, 1,600 square feet. Um, and then my next home was about 1,700 square feet, and then there's this thing. So, prayers for Bob. Thank you, Brittany. Well, I have made it almost an hour, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But thank you guys for being here. This made it so much fun. And seriously, add a comment. You grew up in an apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 adults, 4 kids. Yeah, exactly. We all shared 1 bedroom. I loved it because I was the youngest, but my older sister's like, I need my beauty sleep. And I'm like, I want to play, you know. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Diana. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, NEM. I love you guys so much. And thank you for being here and just having fun with me tonight. And the laughs, I was crying. Oh, Claude. Mwah. So yeah, check out my videos, check out and leave a comment and I can talk and give it a like if you like it. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Um, but add a comment for what you would want to see on another live stream here because I love those ideas. Let me pull from your brains, you know? You guys be good. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your confessions. And now we can all sleep better being, fully released, you know? Now we know what books and what shows to watch. Just kidding. Thank you so much. Frugal but filling and tasty. You guys be good. We'll see you next time.